Good evening. Some COVID restrictions could be eased next week. That is a message from Dr. Bonnie Henry tonight. This comes as other provinces make major moves in that direction. Alberta and Saskatchewan canceling their vaccine passports.
Now there are calls for BC to do away with the vaccine card here. One of those voices is an ER doctor from Lionsgate Hospital who treats COVID patients. CTV's Shannon Patterson reports.
When BC's vaccine passport came into effect last September, it was a big motivator for reluctant British Columbians who had yet to roll up their sleeves.
You know, the vaccination passport system was really brought in to put pressure on people to go get vaccinated. You can't go to gym, you can't go to a restaurant, can't go to movies.
It's also there to protect venue staff and guests. But one ER doctor says it's no longer serving its purpose because both the vaccinated and unvaccinated can spread Omicron. Dr. Kevin McLeod from Lionsgate Hospital tweeting, "The mandates initially made sense. I supported them. At this stage of the pandemic, they do not make sense. It shouldn't be political. It's time they are removed."
I think it's time to ease it out. I think that we would like to see the vaccination card eased out. I don't think we should just end it because the public, you know, there's a little bit of reliance on this in terms of assurance when you go into a place. So we have to ease out of that.
But Dr. Bonnie Henry is in no hurry to end BC's vaccine card program.
We're still at the highest levels of transmission we have ever had in this pandemic. So there is absolutely a purpose to why we are continuing to use the BC vaccine card in those specific higher risk settings.
With the high numbers of us that are vaccinated, I think that most of us still agree that these vaccine passports and mandates should remain in place until we know for sure that the public health guidance tells us when they should be let up and not just political pressure.
While the vaccine card has been extended until the end of June.
What I've said very clearly from the beginning, that I was extending it to June 30th and that we would reevaluate as we go about when it's most useful.
Do we hold it till June? I don't think so. I think that those vaccination passport requirements will come off well before June because I think the numbers will start to show, the science will start to show that it's not proving anything of worth.
There are other COVID restrictions expiring next week, including the 6-person per table limit at restaurants and the 50% capacity limit at larger venues like Rogers Arena.
What you will hear next week will be the details of how we're going to be moving forward.
For now, at least, it appears the path forward in BC includes the vaccine passport. Shannon Patterson, CTV News, Vancouver.